Now, Cardiff City's fight for Championship survival is entering a crucial phase, with every point vital in their battle against the drop. The pressure is mounting, and consistency will be key if they are to avoid relegation. We discuss the current situation, taking a look at the team's struggles, key fixtures ahead, and what needs to change. While there's still belief within the squad, results must improve and fast. With rivals also scrapping for safety, the margin for error is small. Cardiff's ambition is clear: to stay in the Championship. Now it's about holding their nerve and delivering when it matters most.
Well, Charles, things for Cardiff City are still looking quite precarious, I think it's fair to say. 7 games left, only 2 points above the Championship relegation zone. It is getting very, very tight, and I'm sure many Cardiff City supporters at the moment are pretty worried. They'll be dreading what's to come. Obviously, it could all turn out very well for them. They could survive the drop, but at the moment, it's just the unknown, not knowing sort of how well they're going to play in these last 7 games. As I say, with not really any buffer, because it's not even 1 win ahead of the opposition below them. So really difficult times for Cardiff City. So in these final 7 games, if we perhaps go through them, what is their run-in like in terms of opposition? And with that being said, do you see them staying up, or do you see them succumbing to the teams around them and ultimately returning to League One after a few years away from it?
Yeah, I think the run-in isn't the worst looking run-in. They only play a couple of sides, or 2 or 3 sides in the top half of the table in terms of their games. The QPR away, Preston away, then Stoke City at home, then Sheffield United away. So it is quite a tough run-in. I mean, if you look at where they've gone wrong this season, I think away form has been absolutely abysmal, and they've only picked up 2 wins in the league on the road this season. They've obviously had that good run in the FA Cup where they got a few good results away from home there, but in the league it's been absolutely abysmal away from home. Only 2 wins all season, and they've got 4 away games to come. I mean, that's massive. But then you look at the home games they've got: Stoke City, Oxford, West Brom. Those are 3 games where you look at them and you think, West Brom are a bit stale under Tony Mowbray, but you don't know what they're going to be playing for. Will they be secure in the playoffs by the time they meet at the end of April? Oxford United have had a bit of a surge, getting important wins. They've moved away from the relegation fight, but it's still all to play for down there. I mean, it's only 5 points between 21st and 15th in the division, which is just as close as obviously the playoff race as well. 5 points in the Championship is absolutely nothing, and 7 games, it could just be a case of time running out for Cardiff City to get it right. They go to QPR, a team who've really sort of struggled. They're only 5. They are the team with 5 points ahead of them. They're in terrible form at the moment. Their last win coming back in February. So it's a chance to Cardiff to go there if they do get 3 points there. But it's become that bad and that poor, and when you're down there, you are just relying on the teams around you now. As I say, I mean, Oxford, Stoke, Hull City, those are 3 teams lingering around them, but they have picked up the odd brilliant result. I mean, Cardiff City, if you look at their last win, Blackburn away, obviously their second win all season on the road. It's a massive win, and Yusuf Salek again in the goals. A huge boost for Emery's side. But then before that, losing at home to Luton Town, could certainly be in it. They need at least, you'd say on average, 2 points in those games. A point a game, you think maybe gives them a chance. But then they go, host Stoke City at home on the 12th of April. That's the biggest game in this run-in for me, because then they go away to Sheffield United, looking to go up. Then they host Oxford and West Brom back-to-back. So that sort of 4-week run-in, if you can get 6 or 7 points from those games, I mean, the home form has been the only sort of saving grace this season. They need to make sure that those are wins or points at least, to remain in the Championship.